Just finished yearly maintenance on my Aquascape Pro aerator and diffuser. This pump has sat outside in my 1,000 gallon koi pond for 6 years. It's kept covered up by this indoor-outdoor carpet, which I believe has really helped extend the life. The kit came with the Pro Aerator pump and this diffuser. My annual maintenance is pretty straightforward. First, I take the aerator diffuser out of the pond for a few days, let it sit outside. By doing that, most of the algae growth that's been on it dies off. I take a pair of flat-edge scissors and literally just start scraping the dead algae off. That got the bulk of it, and then I use the scrubber to get the finer amounts off. And then I take the rubber diffuser, which sort of vibrates a little bit when it's in the pond, and I just kind of twist that back and forth in and out of the water to get it cleaned off, and it just loosens it up. Next, I work on the aerator pump by taking this cap off. This cover is what keeps dirt from getting into the air pump itself. You can see these little vent holes on the side of the pump, and those go to this small little diffuser material. I lift out with a flathead screwdriver, and you can see this small little sponge piece. I initially blow the dust and dirt off of it, and then I rinse it off in the water, let it dry for a couple minutes, then put it back into the cover, tap it down, make sure it's snug. Then I replace that back over the air intake hole. Now that we have the core maintenance done, let's put the diffuser back in the water and turn it on. This pump has been running continuously 24 hours a day for 6 years, and it barely has a hum to it. I'm very impressed by that. This is the original hose that came with the aerator kit. You can see the part that's out in the sun has faded and turned yellow over time, but the rest of it I keep under indoor-outdoor carpet and plants, and that's actually in remarkably good shape. All right, let's drop the diffuser back into the shallow end of my pond. Wow, look at that diffuser. It is bubbling almost like new. In full disclosure, this is my second diffuser. The first one that came with the kit started to crack or leak air on one end, and Aquascape replaced that very easily. I had the original Amazon receipt handy. I called up customer service, told them about the issue, provided them photos, and within a week, I believe I had a replacement diffuser in hand. So while my pump itself is 6 years old, this diffuser is actually only 5. If you've not had an air diffuser in your pond before, I will share there really is a benefit to adding oxygen and bubbles to your pond to help minimize green algae. I also have 2 bog filters, and I do use a UV light during the summer. However, the aerator itself is very beneficial in minimizing that green water in the summer. And if you live where it freezes, having an aerator diffuser in the shallow end of your pond helps minimize the buildup of ice in the freezing of your pond. I hope an Aquascape Pro aerator and diffuser works as well for you and has as long life in your pond as it's had in mine.